Welcome to part two, so let's get right back into it. So this is where we left off last time. We have this index.html folder with HTML5up dimension, and you can see that here. You can ignore this is for something else I'm doing privately. So yes, let's full screen this. So index.html, remember if you click the live button here, it'll give you a live preview of your website so far. So here's what we have, just the basic dimension template. So in this video, what we want to do is customize it a little. So let's go back to brackets, make this a little bit smaller, right here. So, okay, so let's work. So as you can see, it's dimension, the title's dimension by HTML5 up. So let's just work down the page. So first we have to change this, dimension by HTML5 up. And while we do this, I'll actually go over HTML because like the purpose of the series is actually teaching you how to code, how you can build these things by yourself. So doctype.html, that's basically just telling that this entire page, this entire folder, that this is HTML code, so they won't confuse it for another language, for example like C# or Python. So this is saying this is HTML5 code. Now this is just a comment. You can see it's a little grayed out here. It's just a comment by the original developer. So we can keep that, but if you want, we can just delete that. So the first tag we come across is the HTML tag. And as you can see, it opens. So this is how it normally looks like for a tag. It just says, it's just the caret HTML closing caret. And at the end, you'll notice that there's a backslash. So that's how all tags end. So you can see like div ending in a backslash, footer ending in a backslash. So for the head, this would be the top of the file. So everything in here works for this entire file. So in here it has the attachments to all the CSS folders. So for example, rel style sheet, the CSS noscript.css. So if we go into the folder where we downloaded it, HTML5 up dimension, you can see that in assets. So in assets, CSS, there's a noscript.css, and that's right here. So it's basically connecting the HTML with the CSS. And what CSS stands for is cascading style sheets. If we open that, it's pretty much just like the design. Now this is only the main article, so I'm assuming it's for like this font and stuff, but you always have to connect in the beginning of the file so the website knows. And other than that, here's the title. So here's what I was talking about. We need to change the title. So it says dimension by HTML5 up. Let's say Vince's trade website. So you can rename this to whatever you want. That's Command S or Control S if you're on Windows. Click save. This will update Vince's trade website. Or of course you can always just close this. Click live preview again. And we'll have to wait for it to load. Vince's trade website. Okay. So let's keep going down the page. I like this little emerald design here and how it's all centered. So I'm not going to change any CSS in this video. But next what I want to change is this dimension thing. So we're going to go through, find where it says dimensions. It's not here. Div ID wrapper, class logo. Here it is. Dimension. And you'll notice it's inside this H1 tag. And the H1's a header tag. So it basically makes it all nice and big. So obviously it's a header for the rest of the page. Dimension, so let's change it to welcome to my website. And let's Command S to save, or you can just, how can you save? I remember there's something over here for you to save. Yeah, save, right here. And then it'll show this shortcut. So save, and it should update. Welcome to my website. Okay. A fully responsive site template designed by Ahrefs HTML5 up. and released for free under the Creative Commons license. So what this is right here is pretty much a shortcut link. So ahref, this is the actual tag name, ahref. What goes inside here is the link that you want to link to. Here's the words that you want to embody the link, and here's the closing tag. So the word is HTML5 up. So there's the link HTML5 up, and if we click that, it's going to take us to https://html5up.net. So there you can see HTML5up. So what we want to do is let's change this and let's link it to my backpack.tf and my Steam rep. So oh, it's not letting me go on there. I forgot I'm not logged in on Chrome. Pretty sure I'm logged in here. Okay, so I'm logged in, my backpack. Let's see. Okay, so go back to brackets. And let's first change the link. So ahref equals. So there's my backpack.tf, and for my Steam rep. Okay, there we go. Oh, I have a banned friend. What? Okay, I'll have to remove him. I'm pretty sure this is the link to Steam rep, but I'm just gonna check. Okay, it's good. Change this. So what we want to do is let's change this to. Well, actually, let's change the full text. So let's save it first. Check it out. Welcome to my website, fully responsive by HTML5. Okay, so welcome to my website. How about you can check out my welcome to my website. Feel free to check out my and then space, because this does not substitute for a space. So if you're not gonna have a space here, you need a space there. My backpack.tf profile, and also my, let's get rid of this space here because we don't have the space back here. My Steam rep profile. Let's see. Feel free to check out my backpack.tf profile and also my Steam rep profile. And you're gonna notice that throughout the last example and right here, before we switched out our own custom text, you'll notice that this like word always comes down to the second line and does not continue. Say you wanted it to continue. So that's exactly what this is. It's a break. So it breaks down the line and forces you to move to the second line. So if we got rid of the break, saved it, it's on one line. Feel free to check out my backpack.tf profile and also my Steam profile. Or we could always put it back over here, I believe it was. Should be away. I never use breaks, so I don't know how to. Okay, so format for breaks is just wherever you want to break, you just do the caret br backslash and then closing caret, and that will get you your break. So here's what we have. Instant trading website. Welcome to my website. Feel free to check out my backpack.tf and also my Steam rep. Make sure the links are working. Okay. My Steam rep. Alright. Okay, so next up we have all these links. So this is my trading website. So there's a few things I want to link to. I already have backpack.tf and Steam rep, and those seem like the main things that I would want. So I'm going to put these under working about. Obviously, I'm going to change these. I'll show you how to do that. So backpack.tf here, Steam rep here, and I'm going to want my Steam profile, and I'll want my Steam group because it's my overall website. So next up we have, this is the navigation menu, and UL means ordered list, or actually unordered list, I think. Yeah, it's unordered because an ordered list would be a straight list like 1, intro, 2, work, 3, about, 4, contact. It's all in one list, so I'm pretty sure it's unordered. So we have intro, work, about, and contact. And as you can see, intro, work, about, and contact. And these are links that I'm pretty sure they have separate pages for each one. Yeah, so this is the intro page. This will be the about page. Okay, so we're gonna have to change those links and change these. So it's pretty easy. All I have to do for intro, let's put my Steam profile. For work, what's I gonna do? Backpack.tf profile. For about, check out my Steam rep. And for contact, join my Steam group. And let's Control S, save. There we go. And these are a little big because the buttons don't fit it. So for example, you can see how like it's off a little bit right here. It's like it's not supposed to be ending right there. So I want to shorten it. So get rid of my. So I'll say visit my Steam rep. Join my Steam group. Control S. Get rid of that M. Let's go. So you're gonna have to do this a lot of times, especially in the beginning, because it's got rid. Okay, so this looks perfect. Steam profile, backpack.tf, my Steam rep, and join my Steam group. So now, say I click Steam profile, it still takes me to the intro. So what I need to do now is actually substitute the link. So go to Steam. Oh yeah, I don't have it open. Friend. Okay. So copy my URL. And Chrome. Okay. So my URL has to go to the first tab by Steam profile. So what I wanted to do is find Steam profile, ahref, and remember this is a link tab. So whatever I put inside these little quotes here, that's going to be where someone would be redirected to if they click Steam profile. So paste that. So here's the link. So if someone clicks Steam profile, it should bring me to that. Let's save just to make sure. Steam profile. And it works. Yep, so we're all good. Let's return back to that page. And we'll do this for the other one. So backpack.tf, I'll copy this one. And Steam rep. Copy this one. So I'm trying to go as slow as possible, but if you like need more clarification, be sure to tell me in the comments and I'll try to explain it in the next like episode. Join my Steam group, so I'll go. I actually own a nice little community. Right here. This is my group. And just prove it to you. So yeah. So copy that. Enter that in. Let's save the whole thing. Chrome. Welcome to my website, Vintage Trade website. Feel free to check out my backpack.tf, my Steam rep, Steam profile. Backpack.tf. There we go. Steam rep. Okay, we're chilling. Join my Steam group. Okay, we're good. So I always recommend doing that, sort of like checking out all of your links as you go, because say you're like making all of your edits and say you like delete that by accident. Delete that by accident, you save it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so like what is this? you won't know what caused this. So you would have to fix that. Add it back in, just make sure. So yeah, you save changes as you go always when you're programming. So you see like where you make a mistake if you do make a mistake. So yeah, right here. Not sure what that is, but it's commented out by this exclamation point and the two columns. So I'll just leave that there for now. And so this is the landing page. We're almost all done with this except this little untitled design by HTML5. So let's find that. This is the intro article, the work article. Let's see. So what we're trying to do is find the footer. Okay, it's right here. Here's a footer, it's commented, footer ID equals footer, class equals copyright. So it says untitled, designed by HTML5. So untitled design. So let's change it to Vince. Let's see. And I'll just say template taken from HTML5. And let's also say visit, and I'll say my Steam profile. So just in case someone goes to the end of the website, see all the information, they want to contact me, say for whatever reason that link isn't working. So visit my, and all tags, remember open with the caret, A, H, ref, equals, and then the quotations, get my Steam profile link, paste it in, href equals that, close it. So visit my, I already have the space there, so Steam profile slash A, it's already in because brackets does it automatically, slash A, ending the paragraph thing that was started over here. So let's save this, see if it worked. Vids, template taken from HTML5. Visit my Steam profile. Okay, so we've got this customized, and this is going to be the end of today's video. I hope you got something out of it. And I think in the next video, I'll go into depth about explaining these, or I'll go into depth about these links and where they take you. Or not those links, the other links like the info links. I might want to add a navigation bar here and edit those links so you can actually like make those pages meaningful. So that's going to be it for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.